Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, to the Franchise Hour coming today from Cebu, from the Pai Hotel. And it's the episode 9 of season 3. My name is Rudolf Kotig. I'm the CEO of RK Franchise Consultancy. And with me today is Miss Jary Olivarez. She is the owner of Oppa Samgyupsal. And then later on, we also welcome Sofri Malaco. He is the manager of the Franchising PH magazine. All right, so first we remove Sofri again. And Jary, welcome to the Franchise Hour.
Hi.
It's a pleasure to have you this week. My questions now to you is, when you finished, you still look very young. What did you do actually when you finished school? What was your first job or
Yes.
profession? Or
So I finished physical therapy in LaSalle, and after I graduated and I passed my board exam, I went to Makati Med. So I worked there for around 7 months. And then after that, I was planning. My dad wanted me to try business, so we did. I put up a coffee shop. It's named Wagamama Cafe, and then after having Wagamama Cafe, we went to Korea. I went to Korea with friends, wherein I enjoyed eating samgyeopsal so much. Like I ate samgyeopsal. We ate samgyeopsal almost every day. Especially, I love the kimchi, especially since it was really cold. So it gave me an idea to bring samgyeopsal in our hometown.
when was that, Jary? When were you in Korea?
I was there last 2016.
2016.
Yeah,
How long,
around March.
how long did you stay?
I was there for around, I think, 1 week. Yeah,
1 week only. Okay. In
yeah,
the
very
meantime,
busy.
did you go back again to Korea in the meantime since 2016, or was it?
I was supposed to go with my family last year, 2020, but then, yeah, we had to get the tickets back.
So when you started your Korean restaurant, was it actually easy for you to do so? Because the length of your stay in Korea, I guess, was not really that long to learn everything about the
Yeah.
business, correct?
Yes, yes. During that time, Samgyupsal was just starting to get popular here in Philippines. I remember there was no Samgyupsal area in the south. It was only in Manila and Makati. So the food, kasi I love eating. I love eating out. And when I want to learn something, I research it. So that's when I learned how to do, the dishes and also the how to prepare the meat. Aside from that, we had a Korean cook who I hired a Korean cook to help me start the business. Yeah, so it wasn't that hard preparing it. It's more of the operation when we opened. That was the hard part. Yeah.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that one,
Mm-mm.
so that people also feel how it is when you start a Korean business. What challenges you came along?
Okay, the challenges when I opened the shop.
For example, yes.
Yeah, okay. So when we opened the shop, the first day at Pasita, so we were the first Samgyeopsal shop there. I think it was really overwhelming because there was a line since we opened until we closed. And all the stocks that we had, we bought stocks for the whole week. It was gone. The customers, ate everything. So it was tiring. It was so tiring. I remember that because I only hired 4 staff, because I didn't know that it was gonna be such a hit at the first day. And during that day, I had to boss out. I had to be at the cashier. I had to serve customers. I had to do everything by myself as well because I had to help out. So because there was a really long line, it wasn't stopping. Yeah, so that was, I guess it was kind of traumatic. Yeah, but it was fun. I think I had fun.
But it was a positive problem, it was not really
Yeah.
it was not really something where you say, this really disturbed us. di ba? So
Yeah, it's
it was really an excellent problem actually if you run out of stocks on the first day when you planned it for
yeah,
the
yeah,
whole
but
week.
of course we just needed to give them a good service. But then with that amount of, with that volume of people coming in, uh of course we cannot give our best because we were just five, including me at that time. And I swear the
Of course.
line was from second floor going down the stairs, and it didn't stop. Yeah, but I'm very thankful, but it was kind of traumatic. Yeah. So the next day we closed because I have to restock. And aside from that, we all had to rest. We had to sleep, because it's like we were really tired.
Cool.
Mm-mm.
When was that actually, Jary? When was that? When did you open your first outlet?
That was August 2016.
August 2016.
Yeah.
So when did you then think to open the second outlet?
The second outlet, I opened it in Cabuyao. But however, it closed during this lockdown last 2020. That was 2017, year 2017.
Your place is called Oppa,
Yes,
OPPA,
yes.
Samgyupsal. What's behind the name of Oppa? Well, how did you come to that idea, and what's the meaning of it?
Do you know the song Oppa Gangnam Style?
Yes.
Oppa Gangnam Style by Psy. So
Yeah.
I was hooked with that song because I like Psy. He was really funny. So I was thinking, what should be a nice name? I was thinking, what if I do like Oppa Samgyupsal? Instead of Oppa Gangnam Style, we do Oppa Samgyupsal. So there, we just did. That's how I came with the name.
So by right now, how many outlets do you have in operation, Chari?
Right now we have three. One is in Pasita, one is in Calamba, Pasiano Calamba, and the other one is in SM Lucena.
All of them are company
Mhm.
owned.
The two is our company owned. One is from a franchisee.
All right.
Yeah.
So when did you decide to go into franchising? When was that?
That was that was November 2019. Yeah, so I was thinking, what if we do we franchise? Because there were people who were asking if we allow franchisees. Yeah, so I came to RK, and there when we just after signing up with you, we had our first franchisee really quick. And
Mm,
then yeah, there were a lot of it just sucked because 2020. Yeah, during that time, yeah, the COVID came. Yeah,
mm,
so a lot of franchisees were there, but then we stopped because we were scared to go out as well.
of course.
Yeah, we stopped accepting. Yeah.
Not during the pandemic because you mentioned it already.
Yeah.
How did you operate during the pandemic? How were you able to pivot to pivot the operation?
Okay. So what we did was we opened our deliveries. Yeah. We before we were only open for dine in and take out. But yes, since the pandemic, we thought that we should be delivering as well. So good thing that really helped with our sales. Most of our sales were from deliveries during that time. Aside from that, we put up new flavors, and also we put a lot of promos. So that is how we coped up.
What kind of promos did you run? What promos are you
Yeah.
running right now? What promos are you running
We
right now?
have Father's Day promo right now. So for Father's Day promo, the fathers they will get free Oppa cap. So we also opened a merchandise we give Oppa caps to customers who are in a group of 6 and above. And aside from that, for our takeout, our deliveries, we give free meat. Yeah, we give extra meat for our Father's Day promo.
Good. And Friday Day promo is running on Sunday only, or is it
Y-
already running now, or
It's running Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday? So
Yes.
that is 19 and 20, correct? June
Yes.
19 and 20, go to Pasita and go to Opa and get extra meat, extra Father's Day.
Yes.
Correct?
Extra meat.
All right, Charlie. Well, how do you think the future will go now for the Korean food business, and in particular for you, Oppa?
I think we have to be more open to a la carte, to al fresco dine-in, because yeah, it makes people feel more safe. And of course, since it's still the pandemic, we have to lower the prices. That's the way to go, so that people can afford to eat out more.
What about your franchising? Where would you want to see franchises? In what area you want to award franchises?
For franchisees, I would like them. Actually, north and south is good. Um, I would encourage alfresco dine-in as well as yung air-conditioned dine-ins in case there are events. Because yeah, we also cater to events. There was a time. We had events wherein couples married, and then after that, straight to reception na sila. They married in Oppa. Then yeah, then that's where they had their reception as well.
Saves a lot of money if you do everything in one place.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Time and
right,
effort too.
of course. Good. So the thing is, you will be looking for franchises in the future, and hopefully you find a lot because I know you have very good food. I was in your place, and it's a very
Thank
good
you.
place. It's a very good franchise actually. So let's talk about the franchise, and I'll ask you, Jary, to
Mm-mm.
make your presentation.
Mm-mm.
And we have the presentation in screen, and be so kind and
Okay. Mhm. There. So, where is that? Rudolph, I can't, yeah. I can't put it like a slideshow. Okay. There. Okay. Insert slideshow from beginning. There. Can you see it? Hello?
go ahead and scroll down, please.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yes, we can see it. Yes,
Okay.
you're on the
So,
first slide. Okay, go.
okay. All right. So this is Oppa Samgyupsal. Um, it is where it is where good friends and family dine. So I just entered next. Can you see that the company info?
You scroll
Okay.
down.
Yeah, you can see it. The
You,
company info or
you have
no?
to no because you have to scroll down, please. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay.
Okay.
All right. Oh, there. Okay. That's how do you scroll down? Mm-hmm. So I don't know why I can't scroll down.
In your PowerPoint.
In my PowerPoint, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, there. I see it now. Okay. So slideshow from beginning. Okay. So we have 3 branches as of now. One is in Pasita, along Pasita Main Road. The other one is in SM Lucena City. That's in second floor. And the third one is in Pasiado, Calamba. It's beside Perpetual Calamba. So here are the photos of our branches. Pasita, that's the one on the left side.
You
And
have
then
to scroll down.
you can't scroll. Yeah, it's not seen.
In the PowerPoint. I told you please use the PowerPoint. Yeah, here there you go. You can see now.
You can
All
see
right.
now.
Do it
This
again.
one. Can you see
Yes,
this now? Okay,
correct.
okay. All right. Okay. So here are the photos. We have the left one, the left photo that's in Pasita Complex. That's our interior. The right one is in Pasiano, Calamba. And then here is this is the interior of our SM Lucena. And how about our food? So this is how our setup looks like. There, you see we give unlimited shrimp. We use Angus beef, pork belly, soju, beer. We have the dips, 3 kinds of dips, and as well as side dishes. So this is what I was talking about. We cater for events. Like for this event, someone got married in our shop and then had a reception there as well. And then right now we have this free Oppa baseball cap. So in the right side, in the right picture. So we give those for every 6 only meal orders. So far, the Oppa Cup is really doing well. A lot of people actually they want to buy. They want to buy the Oppa Cup instead of, getting it for free. So this is our menu. We have only A, only B, and only all. So for only A, that's pork only. Only B, it comes with Angus beef, pork belly, and mozzarella cheese. And for the only all, it comes with the pork belly, Angus beef, mozzarella cheese, and unlimited shrimp, and scallops. Yeah. So for those people who are scared of going outside, we also cater unlimited samgyupsal at home. However, of course, the price is gonna be higher because we're gonna bring the table there, and also we're gonna provide them with waiters to assist. So it's 1,200 per head, minimum of 5 packs. Here are our beverages and alcoholic drinks. Soju is very popular in our shop. So for those who don't really eat much, we also serve a la carte meals. There we have the traditional Korean bibimbap, bulgogi, japchae, Korean style fried chicken. Okay. So for for example, there will be franchisees. They can opt to have shabu shabu in their menu, or if they don't want to serve shabu shabu, it's okay. So this is a sample of our shabu shabu menu. There, as I was talking about earlier, we also have we are open for delivery. So this is our menu. Yeah, so for package 1, good for 2 to 3 packs, it's 799. This comes with the meat, side dishes, rice, also the griller and the stove, which you will get the next day. Okay. So why will you franchise Oppa Samgyupsal? You should franchise it because it is a successful business. ROI is in 8 to 12 months. So we also have dining, takeout, and delivery system. It is easy to operate and monitor since customers will cook their own food. Okay, so Oppa Samgyupsal was awarded Most Authentic Korean Restaurant in Laguna by various award-giving bodies. Those are Golden Globe Award for Excellency, Netizens Choice Award, Philippine Top Choice Award, and Q Asia National Product Quality Excellence Award. So here are the photos of those awards. And there, I was on stage to receive those. Also, for our marketing, Oppa Samgyupsal was featured in various magazines, newspapers, radio, and TV shows. So this was with Chang Ami in Umagang Kay Ganda. And then here I was interviewed by a former senator, and yeah, I was with Mr. RJ Jimenez. Okay, so we were featured in different newspapers. There, Laguna Physical Therapist ventures into resto biz. Millennial owns 6 Laguna restaurants. That's including my Wagamama Cafe. So here I was with Helen on Fleek. They visited the shop. And yeah, this was we were featured in Gadgets magazine. Yeah. So here's a photo with Mr. RJ Jimenez, and the other one is in Umagang Kay Ganda. with the cast. So I'm inviting everyone to be part of our growing Oppa family. Franchise fee, initial fee is 750,000. That includes the use of trademark site approval, training for franchisees and staff, procurement program, opening assistance, operations manual on loan, research and development. So the initial term is 5 years. Renewal fee would be 50%, and renewal term is 5 years. So the total capital investment is 3.3 million. This depends on the location and the size of your restaurant. So this one I based this on if you put up an Oppa branch in the mall, because of course everything is more expensive when you operate in the mall since they have a lot of guidelines to follow. For the royalty fee, since we started 2020, we took out the royalty fee so that franchisees could earn fast and get their ROI faster. So the required space is 80 square meters. But most of my restaurants are around 100 to 150 square meters. So there, thank you.
So, all right, thank you so much for your presentation.
Thank you for having me here.
It's our pleasure to have our clients in the franchise hour. And I'll see you later, Jary. And I'm going further now and bring Sokri into the studio. Sokri, unmute yourself. All right. And Sokri will be talking about the franchise Think.ph magazine, which is the only running magazine about franchising in the Philippines. So he will introduce it to you now. Soki, go ahead.
Okay, so good afternoon everyone. Magandang hapon, mayong buntag sa atong tanan. Okay, so let me present our magazine or our franchise magazine uh, for your marketing. Okay, so again, my name is Sofre Malaco. I am the publishing manager of Franchising PH magazine. So, who we are actually. PH magazine established in 2011 and published by Filipino International Franchise Association, Inc. This magazine or this our franchising PH magazine uh, is to assist FIFA members and other business owners to introduce their brands to the market. So the purpose of the Franchising PH magazine is to assist our FIFA members that actually not only for our FIFA members but all other businesses to introduce their brands to the market through franchising. Okay, so Franchising PH magazine is a monthly online magazine. You can visit our website, which is www.franchising.ph. And for now, we are focuses on the trends, analysis, opportunities, and latest happening in the world of franchising and licensing. Since we are a franchising magazine, so we are focuses on the franchising side. Okay, the last 9 years it was published as printed magazine, and now we are exclusive online. So dati kasi printed magazine kami, and now since the pandemic is dumating, so uh, naging ano na din po kami, naging online magazine. Okay? So we have been empowering franchise aspirants with a multitude of franchise opportunities, what brands have to offer, and to share success stories of their existing franchise companies. Okay, so it updates our readers on the latest franchise and business news, both in the Philippines as well as the international scene, and now as online magazine with global reach. So ngayon, anytime, anywhere, pwede pong mabasa yung franchising page namin. Pwede po siyang i-download. So, even na wala po kayong internet, pwede niyo pong mabasa yung online magazine namin. Okay? So, Franchising PH magazine is published on ISUU and made public through franchising.ph and boosted through Google SEU for more readers and on sponsor pages of Facebook such as Franchising PH magazine page and other social networks. Therefore, offering a huge audience of global readers, particular OFW worldwide and domestic readers in the Philippines. Okay, so this is our contributors. So of course, kilala po natin ang ating founder and CEO, or the president of Philippine International Franchise Association, no other than Mr. Rudolph Kotik. He developed in the USA franchises for an international franchise consultancy prior to setting in the Philippines. So, pangalawa po is si attorney Juanito Lim. Siya po yung legal counsel ni Liza Soberano. And pangatlo si Mr. Enrique Soriano, professor po ng FEU. And attorney Roel Barba, he is the Director General of the Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines. And pang-apat po si Dr. Zamira Baguio. She is the principal consultant of Leaders Link Training and Consulting. Mr. Jen Milyari, he is the founder of Godmother Philippines. Ms. Amilo Lim and Mr. Adrian Sablan is from IPA field also. Okay, so sino po ba yung nare-reach nung mga franchising page magazine natin? Okay, so first, yung mga franchise buyers, individuals who are interested in franchising business, yung mga travelers natin kasi when you're traveling, wala kang magawa. So, nagbabrowse ka na lang. So, pwede mong basahin yung franchising page magazine namin and other decision makers. Tapos, meron din pong mga readers from upper levels like CEO, COOs, and president and businessman. And of course, ang pinaka-active natin na mga readers is yung mga OFW or overseas Filipino workers and retired government employees. Sila po yung number one interested to be a franchisee kasi wala po silang idea about on how to operate business. So, ang pinaka magandang business kasi sa kanila is franchise. Kasi wala silang idea. So, nag-franchise na lang sila. Okay, so ito yung mga audience ratio namin. So, 60% are female. This is according to our data analytics in the website. Okay, so 40% are male. So, total adults, 30% are 18 to 34 years old. 43% are from 35 to 54 years old, and 27% are 55 and above. Yung mga seniors natin. Usually, yung mga retired employees, sila yan. Okay, so website visitors. So, meron po tayong mga visitors from the Philippines, of course, United States, Hong Kong, Canada, and China. So, for the Philippines, 68% are 72% are from Philippines, 19% are from the United States, 5% from Hong Kong, 2% from Canada, and 2% from China. Okay, so website visitors. So some of our visitors, unique visitors, is using desktop. So 69.7% are using desktop. 28.3% are using mobile phone. Yan yung mga travelers natin usually. Then tablets, 2%. Okay? So, ito po yung website namin. Uh, the voice of franchising locally and internationally. So, online media accounts, Pinterest, meron kaming Pinterest, we are using Twitter, Facebook page, and Instagram. Okay, so ito po yung advertisement packages natin. So, of course, inclusion for monthly digital magazine, inclusion for 1 year. For the 1 year advance payment, mag-feature po kayo sa franchise.ph and pwede rin po kayong makapag-present ng video sa ating mga webinars. Okay, so advantages. So of course, number one, faster publishing and distribution. Mabilis lang po yung publishing natin and distribution dahil online na po. Kahit isang araw lang pwede na namin i-publish. Tapos segregate, i-send out yung magazine natin. Number two, easy to use and share. Of course, kahit nasaan ka, pwede mong gamitin, basahin, and i-share. And pangatlo, can read anywhere and anytime. Kahit nasaan ka, kahit nagta-travel ka, kahit nasa aeroplano, kahit nasa bed ka, pwede kang magbasa. Okay? So, rich readers beyond limits. So, unlimited po yung pagbabasa ng magazine. Okay, so ito po yung mga rates namin. So, 6,000 for the first or for the one-time advertisement. This is applicable for FIFA members. 7,500 for the non-FIFA members. 60,000 for 1 year subscription, payable for monthly. So pag nag-subscribe ka kasi ng 1 year, mas makakatipid ka. So every month, i-bill out po namin kayo. So this is applicable for FIFA members and 72,000 for the non-FIFA members. And pag nag-subscribe kayo and prepaid, ibig sabihin fully paid na for the whole year, 45,000 na lang po. So makakasave po kayo ng around 15,000. So this is applicable also for FIFA members and 60,000 for non-FIFA members. Okay? So meron po kaming promo which is this year since nasa pandemic tayo. So nag-adjust na din po kami para po matulungan natin yung mga naghihingalong mga business owners. Okay? So for the single advertisement, 4,500 na lang. So makakasave po kayo ng 1,500. And for 1 year subscription, 30,000. So instead of 60,000 or 45,000 for the prepaid or fully paid, so makakasave po kayo ng 15,000. And for the non-FIFA members, 36,000. So malaki pong savings ng mga non-FIFA since 24,000 po yung masisave nyo. Okay? So, ano po ba? Advertise your business now. Bakit po? Mas maganda po mag-expand ngayong pandemic dahil marami na pong bakanting mga spaces and yung mga franchisor natin, nagraran na din po sila ng mga promo. Okay? So, yung mga inaanyayahan po namin yung mga franchisors na mag-advertise sa franchising page magazine para po lumawak yung marketing nyo. Okay? So, again, my name is Sokri Malaco, the publishing manager of franchising page magazine. So, pwede na po akong kontakin for your inquiries, bookings. Pwede na po akong kontakin sa 0917-860-9329 or to my telephone number 8911-1966 or email me at franchisingphmagazine@gmail.com. So thank you so much and mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Thank you, Soki, for your presentation.
Thank you.
And before we close the day for today, I have some announcements to make for you. And first of all, I would like to thank again Miss Jary Olivarez to be my guest. Also, if you want to know more about franchising, you can read my book or about franchising. You can request a free PDF copy. It's available in the Anarchy Franchise Consultancy. Just send us a message and we will send you the PDF copy. Of course, Oppa, Samgyupsal, and 800 other companies have been developed by Arcade Franchise Consultancy. So if you want to franchise also your business, please get in touch with us and we will make also your company the professional franchisor. This includes the structure in the franchise. We provide you with operations manuals, the franchise marketing materials, all the contracts and side agreements you need, the franchise disclosure information in accordance to the TTI Bureau order, the franchise website, franchisor manual, master franchising in case if you go international, like more than 30 of our clients did so. And of course, as our client, you become also a member of FIFA, Filipino International Franchise Association. We help you with the trademarks, and you will be part in our web portal, franchise.ph, and you will be also invited to be guesting in this program, Franchise Hour, etc., etc. So it has a lot of privileges. Now, like Mr. Sophie Malaco explained us already, Franchising PH magazine, the only franchise magazines in the Philippines published every month. So please read it. And this month, the topic is Korean concept brands. So that's why we had already one Korean concept brand today, Oppa, and we will feature some more next week. And if you want to see all the other franchise hours or seminars online, you can go to our YouTube channel and like it and watch 30 or more seminars and events. Feel free to do so at our YouTube channel, RK Franchise. All right. And next Thursday is our Korean Franchise Concepts Day again. And we have Miss Andrea Munsayak from Gore Hato, Philippines as guest, and also Miss Lele Garcia, who owns the Yo Korean Bubble Tea and Chicken house. So it will be a very interesting day as well next Thursday. So we hope we see you all again next Thursday at the same time. And I'm welcoming back Miss Jary Olivarez, and I would like to thank her and all the viewers for being with us today. And I see you all again
Thank
next
you.
Thank you so
next
much.
Thursday.
Okay, thank you, RK.
Thank you so
Enjoy Cebu.
Thank you.